day, that's you and me. All day, that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing. See, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming NBA 2K19 SSBA My League online 30-man user league. Got my Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We won the first matchup over in Milwaukee. This is the second one of the season, so we're looking to hopefully keep this game competitive on the road and come out with a victory.
It's time.
Yellow? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Told her to ask me. So yeah, I told her. Yeah. All right. All right.
For some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy. Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here.
All right, we'll take the foul call, though.
Third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up the schedule like this.
Here's Lamb. These two teams, Doris, proficient at generating points through the post, down low, something that's become more and more difficult, it seems, in this league.
It's true, Kevin. The back-to-the-basket center that you play through is a rarity in today's NBA. And I think one of the things the league has got to be mindful of is cleaning up the post play, not allowing players who are big and physical and strong to be beaten on in the post the way they used to let Shaquille O'Neal be beaten on. If you've got a back-to-the-basket skilled center like a Joel Embiid, you should be able to play through him and showcase his skill set.
And as you know, it's so hard to officiate a big player. You mentioned O'Neal. He's got to be the most difficult guy to try to officiate.
That's exactly right. His strength is just imposing.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities.
So if you are not supposed to leave him,
if you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
All right, we'll fix that.
Heating up early on.
We
this
will
is
fix
exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Now here's Lamb. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Gotta make that one.
Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
Make that.
outside Westbrook. Here's Richardson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Johnson for three. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Pass to Lamb. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo.
How about that pass, man? God damn, Greek.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
George with the ball. Oklahoma City moving it around. And they double up Whiteside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Snell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Snell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Outside for George. Here's Whiteside. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Inside. Johnson outside. Wants to get it back to Whiteside.
These guys are switching me to
Kevin,
people all over this court.
To stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Brogdon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Now, here's Richardson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to George. Now, here's Richardson. All alone. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Lamb. For the three.
Oh, Jeremy.
Assist by Antetokounmpo as that. One goes in. Lamb's got his first 3 points of the game. Now Richardson. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo,
way to make the free throws.
He keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations. And
so he makes both from the line. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
To the middle. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Oh my God. Nice move, though.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's George. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Westbrook. Johnson with it. Here's slammed home, and he draws the
He wasn't
foul.
sure if he wanted to go out there. That's why
Free throw line.
he got behind the defense like
It's
that.
going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Boy, he got in front of the offense. My
He just
fault.
punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all interview team, Dora is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
Here's Westbrook. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. From deep. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. 3-pointers. Snell. He's off on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's stolen by Korver. Pass to Snell. Back to Brogdon. Now, Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Batum.
Oh, no, got those. Okay.
The Thunder with another miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside Korver. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Back to Westbrook. Up top, Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Anthony looking it over. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Lamb. And here is Maker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. for one more at the line.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so here is Oklahoma City. Batum with the ball. Morris outside. Back to Batum.
Good D, DiVincenzo. I should have sent the. I should have sent the help.
Play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, just incredible instinct from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Over to the left wing. Here's Maker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Bucks leading by 10. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw drops for Lamb. The Bucks making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Pass to Batum. Back to Westbrook. And taken away by Johnson. DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's
good
exactly
defense,
how
man.
they
Way to
built
play
this
first
lead.
half, man. I mean, first quarter.
And
Way to
so
play
it's
it.
Milwaukee sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
Pass to Lamb. DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo, you gotta make
three-pointer,
that,
no
bro.
good. Thunder trailing by 12. On the wing, Batum. Left side, George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Anthony, top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Lamb. That one, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Batum scanning the floor. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Now here's Lamb. He has 5. On the wing, Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Back to Maker. That one doesn't go. Anthony with the defensive effort.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
In the corner, Snell with it. Out to the wing. Maker, no one around him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now George. 7 points in the game. Here's Anthony. And the lead is down inside single digits. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter. And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players, Doris, has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
And Maker sends it back. To the paint. Down low. It's tipped. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Maker's got 9. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Doris, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind.
I got rather lucky on that shot.
When you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Pass to Snell. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Llewellyn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Richardson. Here's George. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Excellent offensive positioning from Paul George. Size, length, touch. Beautiful.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Korver. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Richardson. He's guarded by Brogdon. Richardson with it. 5 to shoot. Now George. Guarded by Korver. George missing again.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
In the corner, it's Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Left side, out of Kumbo. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Pass to Maker. Back to Henson. Anthony down low. Now George. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Outside Anthony. They need this. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, Kev, the speed of Carmelo Anthony can catch you off guard. You know, you don't expect it from a player his size.
Yo, James, what's going on with you, bro?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it, good. He's got 22.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul. On defense, the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside Westbrook. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Snell. Fires for three. And it's Noel
He's getting
with
around
the
that,
rebound.
so I gotta
Tough to
go to the
hit that
basket.
shot when the D is all over you like that.
Left side, George. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh man, yeah, you definitely got to get some rest, man. So what you do? You do 4 to what? 4 to 10, 4 to 10:30, then 11 to 7.
Stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
I got about another month, man, to enjoy this time off, man. Hopefully, I can get another 2 months off paid before I go back to work. And then you guys really ain't gonna see me that much.
The team is walking all over them on the inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 17. Pass to Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 8 points.
Boy, how well does he use his frame to hold off the defense? MLO with the strong finish.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
Good pass. Let's go.
Snell, that's good.
Again and again.
About 9 to 9:30. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Richardson. And it's Anthony at the elbow.
Good move.
Oh, and the jam by
Yeah.
Anthony.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Bucks leading by 15. And here is Brogdon. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's George on the wing. Back to Richardson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. One-on-one fast break.
Oh my God, these bad shots. He's getting there.
He's fighting
Every time I
in
think
this
I got
quarter.
I got
Hasn't been able to
space.
get into any sort of
He gets
groove.
there.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here is Maker. 11 points in the game. Over Anthony. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Yep, guys like that is going to have to beat me, man.
A wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Brogdon. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute, Kevin.
Paul George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player like PG.
Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Up top, Brogdon. Over Westbrook. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Damn it. Can't go back. George can hit that.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Forgot. It's my fault.
George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now, very confident in his abilities.
To the left wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Maker. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And here's Richardson. He's guarded by Brogdon. Back to Westbrook. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 10. To the inside. Maker. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Richardson, good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Maker. 12 seconds left in the first half. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Maker's got 16.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
Damn, let me get a water break, bro.
As they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball.
Hey, Mayor. What you doing, man? Okay.
Inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here's Richardson. Stolen by Brogdon. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the inside.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Thunder trailing by 14. It's George on the wing. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 28 points for him. Pass to Henson. Back to Snell. To the inside. And slam dunk by Henson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Richardson. Covered by Lamb. George, no good.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Lamb.
You got to make that, baby.
And it's
boy.
off from three-point range. It's Richardson on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Pass to Snell. Now, Antetokounmpo. Back to Snell. Nailed from three-point land. Snell's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Brogdon with it. Richardson covering. That misses off the backboard.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Outside Westbrook. Johnson outside. On the wing, George. And it's George finishing it.
And make no mistake, Paul George is a fierce finisher inside.
Pass to Snell. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Turn that down.
I mean, he's
Go over there with it. You can't do it by my screen.
Guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 20 points for Paul George.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And it's
Unbelievable.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is.
Shit.
Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
That's crazy.
Johnson with the stuff.
Yeah, just
Yeah, get a couple later. Watch out.
Of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Snell. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And here is Brogdon. Played by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 19-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Richardson. The baseline J. And Henson pulls it down. Bucks leading by 19 points. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Outside for George. No good on the three.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Brogdon with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Right side, Batum. Lays it up off the glass. Batum's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And Russell Westbrook. He is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Pass to Korver. Now Brogdon. Defended by Batum. Beyond the arc. Good D by Westbrook.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now Morris. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Westbrook surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Absolutely nothing you can do with that. Westbrook takes the challenge and will take on all comers.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is Korver, covered by Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the wing, Korver. Over Batum. Korver, no luck.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Outside Westbrook. Outside Batum. 4 on the clock.
D.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. So here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws
Good
coming
block,
up.
though.
To say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The Bucks making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
All right.
Bucks leading by 19. On the wing, Lamb. To the wing right side. Can they get it? And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Outside Westbrook. Outside Batum. Pass to Anthony. Outside for Batum. He can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Snell. In the corner, it's Maker. Over Anthony. Maker misses. Thunder trailing by 21. It's stolen by Lamb. DiVincenzo.
Damn it. Gotta get these transition threes down, man.
On a pretty good day for them so far, his shooting has been one of the tough spots.
Cool. Oh, he got the bag, right? The bag on his neck.
To the inside. Over in the corner, Batum. Misses the three. Milwaukee leading by 21. Over in the corner, Lamb. Thompson outside. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now a timeout
Get a
called
juice.
by
Give me
Oklahoma
one,
City.
too.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
.59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Morris outside. Fires the three. That shot misses. An even 3-on-3 break. Snell from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Snell's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Batum attacking, and nothing is falling for him right now.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
No, probably Mir fucking let that dog out, man.
And here's Thompson, covered by Anthony.
So is the bottom gate not closed?
Back to Maker. This one for three. It's good from long range.
Just
Maker's
put him back
got
in there,
19 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Right.
He's and there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brogdon with it. On the wing, Johnson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for two. Antetokounmpo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks. And here's George. Outside, Batum. Here's Luwawu.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now, here's Brogdon. Shoots the three. Batum grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Back to Corver. From downtown. The shot missing. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Outside Anthony. No good on the 3.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Back to Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
What about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Trying to cut
Yo, Devontae, what's going on, man? My fault on the late
miscue.
response, man.
Well, Greg, that's
Didn't
a
see it till
huge
now.
error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. To the inside. Henson. And he banks in the layup.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Batum. And Henson pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Johnson in the corner. No good from outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. Anthony left side. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and doors make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting.
Okay.
But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch
Not
it.
a mirror.
Right side the bounce pass.
I told Bree I'll pick her up from
And that one's good,
you might.
Anthony.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and MLO, one of the best to ever do it.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now Whiteside. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Looking for Henson. He gets it there. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Richardson, good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside Corver. And stolen by Richardson. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player.
Whiteside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 11 points for Hassan Whiteside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
I'm not sure athleticism does that play justice. Russell Westbrook doing work.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer.
Yes.
And it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation.
I hate when that fucking shit happens. God damn, man.
Therefore, I have no problem with it.
I like it as well.
Nah, I don't run park. I can't really get into the park, man. I try.
And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Milwaukee making a switch here. Now a timeout. Called by Milwaukee.
Start it.
And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the two-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Yeah, I play on the PS4.
Milwaukee in total control. Pass to Wilson. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Pass to Korver. Now here's Maker. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway
Oh,
to
you
all
asked
of
me the
Latin
question. My fault.
America,
I play right now. I play
eager to expand their presence in
Madden.
new markets.
I agree.
2K.
In fact, Doris, there's
I do have MLB. I was
just,
playing it for a while. I stopped
given
playing
them
this
so
year.
much new
Don't really like it that
things,
much.
Revenue, growth avenues to follow. It just opens up a whole new area where they can
Fortnite
grow.
here and there.
Never
Once in a
rest
blue
on
moon,
your
I play
laurels,
Fortnite.
Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-6 run. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember, the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, you know, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future,
Shit, bro, I suck at Fortnite, man.
Wow, This was a seminal
Probably because I don't
moment
be
for
on it
both
that much,
schools.
man. I need to get on it, man. I try to get my kids involved. Not kids involved, but I try to get involved with my kids because they always on it. But, you know, they say I'm dirt, man, so they don't want to fuck with me.
You can eliminate back-to-backs of teams that face each other 4 times in a season to a 2-game series in each city. It's kind of a baseball-type feel. Would you support that?
You know, it's an intriguing possibility to me, Kevin, because, one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for Adam Silver to maybe somehow run a test case. Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the overall context of the season? But it is an intriguing idea, and we are trying to improve the product no matter which way we go.
Bucks leading by 21. Kicks it out to Wilson. Inside. And the basket by Maker.
Oh, Maker came alive this game, 21. Man.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Korver, good.
Kyle Korver sending a message. I'm not just a three-point shooter. Give him an opportunity close, and he takes advantage.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And the Thunder another 3.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Wilson inside. Pass to Maker. Back to Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 19. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, I'm streaming through 3 different platforms. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at once. Yep, and Bama Superman. All right, I let my oldest daughter know. Once she comes home, she'll be home later on this evening.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Richardson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Richardson's got 11 in the second half.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And Whiteside sends it back. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
You know, no surprise to see the hoop and the harm. MLO with the beautiful touch.
1:24 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're ahead by 9. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He wanted his guys to stay intense. He said, if any of you think this game's over, you're wrong, and you can sit next to me. We've still got a lot of work to do. No let-ups at the defensive end of the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And it's good for 2. 36 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Out to the right wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, I got the just move him back so he ain't go. Yeah, I got the Elgato HD.
Well, that's gonna do it. The only
60.
chance they had was for him to miss those.
Hooked up to my PS4 and my computer.
Pass to George. And Henson pulls it down.
Hey, good game, Rocky.
And
good
so
game.
It's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And
look at me, man.
What
look.
you want to do.
Look.
Take the crowd
Mimi,
out of it
see
by
right
crunch
there?
time. Don't give them
Yeah.
any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll
They
wrap
was
it up,
sharp.
folks.
All right, say what's up. Say testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah, say what's up. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let me check out my box score. He ended up with 24, 38, 10 and 10. Thon Maker had 21, Tony Snell 12, John Henson 9 and 11, Brogdon 8, 6, Corver 5. Hey, Devontae, I'll let you know when I get on. Well, just check my streams out when I get on Fortnite. Right now I gotta concentrate on getting a bunch of these games in for this 2K league because the season ends next week. So I gotta try to get more games in. But thanks for tuning in. NBA 2K19, SSBA My League Online Season 2. My Milwaukee Bucks just defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tune in next time for the next game. Peace.
Yeah, every day that's you and me. All day that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing. See, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch overseas.